Hello, Jags fans. How y'all doing today? I want to blog today about the breaking story. Um, seems like the Jags are really there's a lot of turmoil going on in Jacksonville right now. One second, turn my 1 second. The Jags head coach Doug Marrone reportedly yesterday said that due to the high volume of injuries, he softened training camp in an attempt to lessen the injuries. So he said, I've been criticized even within the organization, the team, and about the team and how they're training a team. So basically, as you remember in 2018, the Jaguars had a lot of injuries, and everybody was looking, talking Super Bowl and talking, especially since when we had defeated New England and we were sitting pretty at the beginning of the season. So then after we started to go on that 7 game losing streak, as a result of a banged up offensive line, as well as some poor quarterback play, the Jaguars started to fall off. So Doug Marrone had mentioned in an interview that he'd been being criticized inside the organization. Now we're seeing is not only the players that's being affected by Tom Coughlin, is also the coach. And I guess Doug Marrone said, "Hey, shoot, my job gonna be on the line." He doing the Nino Brown thing. He's saying, "Look, if I'm gonna go down, everybody gonna go down." So the bottom line is that there's some problems inside the camp in Jacksonville. Also, Big Cat Country reports, and also Sports Illustrate. There's an article out that talks about the fact that um, it must be Tom Coughlin that's criticizing. So especially now with in preseason, Nick Foles received 19 snaps. I mean, he basically bottom line, I think, like most of the first quarter, and then he was pulled, and a lot of the team. So basically, now we have a lot of injuries going on within the team, and some of it is being equated to toughness and how tough we practice during the preseason. Well, as you can remember, Jacksonville went 0-4 in the preseason. We went 0-4. So, I tell you, I don't have any confidence in us winning another game this season, really. Now, some people say that we'll probably beat Tennessee. Tennessee. We're not going to beat Tennessee, not this year. We'll probably beat Tampa Bay and maybe Atlanta to go 6-10, but that's shady. And even there's a laughable prediction out right now that we're 1.5 um, um, favorite to 1.5 favorite to beat Tampa Bay this coming Sunday. I don't see it, but anyway, with that being said, there's a lot of drama going on in um, within the Jacksonville's organization, the Jaguars. I'll give you one point here. It says, I doubt Coughlin influenced that. Coughlin didn't need to influence the decision. They're always going to go back to him, Doug Marrone, one of the veteran quarterback for the team. Marrone, even though he doesn't make the decision, likely was a big advocate. There's some kind of funny feeling about the fact that now that position that Tom Coughlin has as the vice president of operations, he's not being proactive. He's kind of being more of he's not helping the organization. He's hurting the organization. He kind of is in the way of the coach, and it's too many chiefs in Jacksonville right now. It needs to be one or the other, so that when they fall on his sword, or stand on the mountaintop and host a trophy, Um, one person can take the credit for it. Right now, there's too many people involved in the upper echelon of the organization. That's why this upcoming at the end of the season, they just need to clean house. They really do, because and Coughlin definitely has to go. I respect him, and I know what he did for us previously 20 years ago. But the thing about it is, looking at the Jaguars 25 years ago, looking at the Jaguars in this time, he's too he's too outdated for this, or for the young generation of players that's coming in. So we need someone in there who has more of a an approach, more of a people person, someone who can approach the organization, from the business, as well as know how to get people, have a more of an inspirational type leadership style, not authoritarian style. And that's the point I'm making, because this brand of athletes don't respond well to authoritative style of leadership. That's what made Doug Marrone a good fit, um, to, in the interim behind Gus Bradley. Now, with that being said, the Jaguars are now looking at 4-7. Um, they pretty much have already been eliminated from the playoff contention. Um, as far as, if you're, a Jaguar fan, as far as now, we're trying to count where we can fit at in that, for that top selection. And as far as I'm concerned, and I hate to say this, but as far as I'm concerned, we need to lose all the next 5 games. We need to lose them out, and I hope the Rams lose them too. Now, on another subject, speaking of the Rams, what was that with Jalen Ramsey? What was that Monday night? So Jalen Ramsey cries that he wants to get out of Jacksonville because he wants to win, and he thought that he was going to go over there to the Rams, and that the Rams were going to be able to, he was going to make the type of impact on the Rams that was going to lead them to, deep into the playoff, into a possible Super Bowl run. Well, that was a wake up call for the Rams, and I'm sure all the teams in NFC saw what the Ravens did to them. So, um, Jalen Rams, you made a bad decision by leaving Jacksonville. We could have used you right now. Jacksonville would have, at least 2 or maybe 3 of the games that we lost would have been, would have been different had Jalen Ramsey played like he was supposed to, because he was going to get paid. The owner already said he was going to pay him, but he turned around and decided to turn his back on the chapter on Jacksonville. He's done. He's outgrown us. So even though the whole stadium was singing his name and wearing his jersey and so forth, including myself, kind of heard about that. But anyway, so the writing's on the wall. I can see it. The organization is going to get new leadership next year. It's going to be 2020 is going to be a good year. It's going to be a year of new leadership. Um, I can see us, and I hate this. I know we got 6 games left in this. Yeah, 6 games left in the season. I'm talking about 2020, but the bottom line is, um, we're going to. Tom Coughlin said we've put ourselves in a hole. AJ Boyer said there's no quit in this team. Um, you know, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of problems we can talk about right now with the team. But I'm gonna say, um, 2017 was a good year for us with Doug Marrone. I was a little antsy about him at 2016 when he was the interim coach, and I said, I hope they go out and get us, But then how 2017 went, I said, okay, you know what? He's doing a good job. And then 2018 came. It's like in the off season of 2018, I don't think that they really um plan for the future. It's not like they really they took things for granted. So much they so many opportunities they missed out on in 2018, and in the in the preparation for the run of this year, even for last year. And as a result of that, now they're in desperation mode. You know what I mean? They're in desperation mode. And now, since by them being in desperation mode, um, the team is looking at, double digit loss season again, which of course we've had over the last 10 years. We've had one winning season in 10 years, and that's horrible for a franchise. But that's where we at. Unfortunately, that's we have to own it. That's where we at. And hey, like it or not, it's our team. And I mean, Jacksonville Jaguars. So hopefully the future looks up for us. Hopefully, um, somebody need to man up here. And the person I can say to man up in this scenario would be Sean Khan, our owner. Hopefully the leadership is not necessarily his friends. Hopefully it's just, hey, nothing personal, but y'all not producing, so y'all gotta go. Y'all costing me money. So um so well, that was my take on Doug Marrone. Like I say, Doug Marrone, he did give us that one good year. I think it's time to go, bro. The writing's on the wall. I think he should go. I think Coughlin should go. I think the they should just clean house. So all right, go Jags.